Now they say a picture says 1,000 words. In the case of this exhibition, that's absolutely correct. We're at Sathorn 11 Art Space to take a look at some expressions of Asia through the eyes of 9 very talented photographers. Co-owner of Sathorn 11 Art Space, and great event tonight, Mike, and very interesting.
Thank you so much for coming. Well, we're very excited to have this event with 9 artists here tonight.
Now, well, you say artists, and a lot of people don't think that photography is an art form, but it actually is, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's not just about snapping of photos in there. You have to consider the light, the composition, and the expression and the meaning behind it. So it takes a lot of talent to make this thing possible.
You know, in the world of selfies, everybody thinks they're a photographer these days, but there's a lot actually involved in doing a very good photograph, isn't there?
Absolutely. I think selfie is so overrated. Anybody could do a selfie, but it takes super credited artists to make a selfie that lasts and make it beautiful to the test of time.
The event was officially opened by former Finance Minister and Thai Democrat Party politician Gorn Chattikavanagh, whose cousin was also a contributor to the exhibition.
Congratulations to you all, and I also thank all the guests for coming here in such large number to support the artists. I hope you get the checkbook out and support them in ways that really matter to the living artists.
Curator Oya Aiden had assembled an eclectic mix of talent and views under one roof.
I was trying to achieve actually try to bring the different type of photographers, which I know all they have a very high level photography, to bring them together to show what they want to show about Asia. And the reason I choose Asia because we all are here.
Then it was time to meet some of the stars of the event. Acclaimed British photographer Andrew McNeil is well known for the images he captures throughout Asia, and his latest photographs from India were both intense and unique.
Andrew McNeil has travelled here from the UK, so we've got some great impressions here from your travels in India. So can you tell me a little bit about your photography?
Yeah, this is from my Banaras series, which was shot on the banks of the Ganges River in the holy city in India. And this particular image is of a guy called Aguri Baba Diva.
Now what are the particular type of sect are they in India?
Yeah, they're the most extreme sect of Hinduism. With regards to some of the practices that they have, or which they carry out.
This one's holding a skull, yeah. So that obviously is quite meaningful.
It is, because they have to find a skull in the river, and they use that as their eating bowl and their drinking bowl.
Thai photographer Ekarat Punyatara generally shoots for National Geographic. He chose Thailand's famous ladyboys as his subject for the exhibition.
Every picture I took, every story I cover, I see them as a story, and the photograph is really powerful to convey the message. And if you use it in the right way, it can change something. Yeah.
When you're actually shooting for something like National Geographic, obviously there are words to go along. So do you try to get the photograph to tell a little bit more than what the words are saying? It's more about emotion.
Actually, my photograph tells everything. I won't do anything about writing at all. Yeah, that's what I aim to get it. Yeah, that level. Yeah.
German artist and photographer Rudolf Beger focused on the architecture of Asia and the encroachment of the new against the old.
Well, actually this picture was done in Hong Kong, and I was basically lying on the floor to take this picture because, as you can see two sides of a very narrow road, and what they did brutally, they constructed a new motorway which was very close to the balconies which you see on both sides, or the windows, and I found that this is an expression of unlimited growth in the Asian mega cities.
First of all, we're a social enterprise. We want to help out talented artists who never have an ability to show their work before, but we also work with a more known artist. So what they do is the well-known artists come in and bring along the more not so famous artists, so we expose them, we give them the exposures for that.
When it comes to photography, there's usually a story behind the image, and as you can see, one moment can truly capture a unique expression of Asia.